Welcome to The Attic Ghost's first vlog of the year, featuring 8 novels in a variety of genres. I'm your host, Kathy Finfrock, author of The House of Redemption and host of the atticghost.com blog, where you can find books, excerpts, daily writing prompts, and contest drawings. Our first novel is Murder in Absentia by Asaf Mehr. A young man is found dead in his bed, with a look of extreme agony on his face and strange tattoos all over his body. His distraught senator father suspects foul play and knows who to call on. Enter Felix, a professional investigator. In the business of ferreting out dark information for his clients, Felix is neither a traditional detective nor a traditional magician, but something in between. Drawing on his experience of dealing with the shady elements of society and his aborted education in the magical arts, Felix dons his toga and sets out to discover the young man's killers. Murder in Absentia is set in a fantasy world which borrows elements from 1,000 years of ancient Roman culture, mixed with a judicious amount of magic. This is a story of a cynical, hard-boiled detective dealing with anything from daily life to the old forces roaming the world. This is a story of togas, daggers, and magic for lovers of urban fantasy, detective murder mysteries, and ancient Rome. Seeking Incandescence by Kristen Flood, a young adult science fiction. Eno shouldn't exist, but she does. She's very real. Born illegally outside of the breeding facilities, she has been raised to believe that it is her duty to infiltrate Ares Academy and take down the government. But can she fit in with the obedient masses of the military? Pepper should be dead. She should have had her memories wiped and been placed on the streets to die. But she was immune. She has spent her life undergoing experiment after experiment and now has been charged with one task. But can she be trusted to spy for her captors? Mint is a military officer. The seers have deemed him worthy of joining Ares Academy. There he will be molded into the perfect soldier, the unshakable image of obedience, efficiency, and apathy. But what if there was another way? Is standing up worth standing out? High Summons by Eli Slata, a paranormal fantasy. John Blythe is sick of waiting for his Yoda. After years of hiding his magic, he's ready to retire from his mortal life, drop out of college, and jump into the world of demon hunters. He just didn't really expect a bleach blonde bookstore clerk with light-up toys for weapons. Unfortunately, Jordan is John's only hope. When rogue magic users come to Rochester with a malicious plan, the odd couple strikes out to save the day. Jordan might not be what John expected, but between demons and economics homework, the demons win every time. Wild nights drag John further from normal into the world where his father vanished. Maybe he's becoming an addict. Maybe magic just comes with a price. Either way, he's hooked. The Cura by Mary Patterson Thornburg, a science fiction, fantasy, adventure, romance, coming of age. 6 years ago, when she was 12, Alicia Dodson was transported by accident to another world. A world much like her own, but just undergoing its industrial revolution amidst a whirlwind of social change. She found a home there, the brother she thought she'd lost forever, and a boy who loved her, who will in these 6 years have become a young man as she's become a young woman. For all these years she's been torn between her loyalty and love for her widowed father, the promise she made to him that she'd stay in his world, and her longing for that other place. Now on her 18th birthday, a hit-and-run victim found dying on a Granville street says her name and gives a policeman a strange object that can only mean trouble and danger for her brother and her friends. Alicia has no choice but to go back. When she gets there, she finds changes she'd never expected. Moscow Express by Elizaveta Katranova, a Dying to Love series. 2.5 years after the breakup of the Soviet Union and just after her 19th birthday, Catherine decides to follow her dream of living in Russia. Shortly after arriving, she departs on a vacation to Berlin, but nothing could have prepared her for the journey she was about to embark or the unexpected love that would come her way. Finding herself on an all-male military train to Berlin, she meets the tall, handsome Air Force major. Even though he is suspicious of why she's on a military train, he finds her beauty and intelligence overwhelmingly alluring. After arriving in Berlin, her vacation takes a turn for the worst when she is accused of being a foreign spy. The Major vows to make himself her protector and savior, but protecting her on this journey will not prove to be easy, and falling for her could be deadly. Moscow Express is a beautiful, charming, and sexy romantic suspense set in 1994 Berlin that will leave you wanting more. This book contains scenes and language that may be inappropriate for readers under 18. The Shamans Carving by Jordan Altman. Ella is tired of her life as a peasant. The young girl seeks adventure and fame. With her best friend, the Baron's son, in tow, the children enter the forbidden ruins where a gift of magic awaits to be discovered. For hidden deep in the mysterious ancient city sits a totem, a magical carving that will change the lives of all those within the barony of Riverhill forever. Yet stalking the children lurks a creature with a dark purpose. A choice lays before Elia, to let sleeping dogs lie or to pursue the mystic arts of becoming a wizard in shamanism. You Don't Know My Name by Kristen Orlando. Fighter, faker, student, spy. 17-year-old Reagan Elizabeth Hillis is used to changing identities overnight, lying to every friend she's ever had and pushing away anyone who gets too close. Trained in Mortal Kombat and weaponry her entire life, Reagan is expected to follow in her parents' footsteps and join the ranks of the most powerful top-secret agency in the world, the Black Angels. Falling in love with the boy next door was never part of the plan. Now Reagan has to decide. Will she use her incredible talents and lead the dangerous life she was born into, or throw it all away to follow her heart and embrace the normal life she's always wanted? And does she even have a choice at all? Find out if you are ready to join the Black Angels in the captivating and emotional page-turner, You Don't Know My Name. Blue Tide by Jenna Lynn Duncan. An award-winning, young adult adventure-packed romance steeped in Middle Eastern culture and set in the Asian Pacific amongst dangerous oceans and tropical islands. 17-year-old refugee Lux plots her escape from the island where her family is stranded, denying that her home was lost in the floods. Lux is determined to get her old life back by any means possible. But before her feet even leave the sand, she's taken hostage by a vengeance-driven pirate, nearly as young as she is. Her capture is the key to his freedom. Captain Draven's scarf veils more than his face. Underneath, he struggles between morality and survival. When Lux sees deeper into his motivations, she's torn. She can commit mutiny to escape to a home that may no longer exist, or she can try to help Draven escape the clutches of the person responsible for the deaths of half the world. Staying would mean entrusting her life to a pirate. Helping Draven would mean losing her heart to one. That's it for this week. I hope you discovered a book or two that you would like to investigate further. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with a new list of books for you to peruse. Until next time, see ya!